Hello friends, my name's Phoebe and I am on a music discovery journey. What that means is I fell behind with music and I wanted to catch more of the good stuff rather than feel like I was living under a rock. Because that's what's been happening to me for a long time. I'll hear a piece of music and I'll be like, oh, that's great. And then someone will tell me it's like 10 years old and I just, what have I been doing? So there is a lot to consume. Too much music, too little time. But we're going to try and catch up. And if you like the sound of that, please join me, like and subscribe. Every little helps. We're going to be checking out artists that are both new and old and everything in between from all around the world, because that's fun and that's how you catch some of the greats. All right. Babymetal. I know who Babymetal are to an extent. I saw Babymetal at 2000 and it was at Download Festival. I think it was 2014 or 2015. We called it Drownload because it was absolutely bucketing down with rain. We got absolutely soaked, but their spirits were not dampened. I've gone on to Wikipedia because I actually realised that I don't really know much about Babymetal other than a few weeks ago I didn't know they did a collab with Electric Callboy, so I have released that so far on here. All I knew was Gimme Chocolate, which is like their most popular song, I think, and I think people would probably roll their eyes if I went to listen to that as my like first real Babymetal sit down and listen along to. Because whilst I've seen them live and I've heard Gimme Chocolate a lot, I don't think I've heard it in full. So I will revisit it. I haven't sat down and actually listened to them. I thought they were so fun when I saw them. So I'm going to give them the time of day. And hopefully we can go down a little rabbit hole, perhaps, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Babymetal was formed in Tokyo in 2010. A Japanese Kawaii metal band. I like the sound of that, and I can see what they mean by that. Consists of Suzuka Nakamoto as Su Metal, lead vocals, dancing. Moa Kikuchi as Moa Metal, backing vocals, dancing. And Momoko Okazaki as Momo Metal. Okay, backing vocals, dancing. They all dance. I've seen that. I think it's incredible and it's very fun. The band is produced by Koba Metal from the talent agency Amuse Inc. Their vocals are backed by instrumentation performed by a group of session musicians known as the Kami Band. Oh, so there's quite a bit of lore around this. I didn't know these parts. So this is quite interesting. I didn't know they have like their own kind of nicknames. That's pretty cool. Babymetal was created with the concept of using heavy metal and Japanese idol genres. Initially a subunit of the Japanese idol group Sakura Gakuin, which features school-aged members who leave upon graduation. The band became an independent act in 2013 following Nakamoto's graduation from Sakura Gakuin. The band originally consisted of Su Metal, Moa Metal, and Yui Mizuno as Yui Metal. In 2018, after Mizuno had been absent from live performances for almost a year, Babymetal announced she had left the band due to health issues. Okay. During her absence, the band performed with one or more backup dancers. Okazaki, a former member of Sakura Gakuin, who had served as one of those backup dancers, officially joined as their third member in 2023. Oh, okay. I didn't know they had lineup changes either. I didn't know that. So I must have seen Yui Metal. Babymetal have embarked on several tours, of which a majority have taken place in Europe and America, and released 5 studio albums. Babymetal in 2014, Metal Resistance in 2016, Metal Galaxy in 2019, The Other One 2023, and Metal Fourth 2025. So that must be their latest one, which is out in June, so it's not that old. It's like 4 months old. I should get on that. Though they consider The Other One to be a separate concept album and not their full studio album, Metal Fourth was released in August 2025 and was the first album to feature Okazaki. It signalled a new approach for the band, with 7 of its 10 tracks being collaborations with artists from various countries. Oh, so that is a collaboration album, and this is why everyone's talking about so many collaborations. Got it. We're going to go through all of the collaborations, I think. Hopefully we'll like them, and we'll listen to more of their stuff too. And collaborations such as Electric Callboy and Tom Morello. So I didn't realise that they were really young when they started out, and that is only something I've discovered from the comments. A lot of people give me some lore in the comments, and I love finding out a bit of lore in the comments about bands, and I don't tend to do this much research. It depends who it is, but I have quite a keen interest in Babymetal, and I know they wear like armour. I think people say it's called battle armour, almost like a uniform that they wear for their performances and maybe seasons, or almost like a seasonal dress outfit, armour, and I think that's quite fascinating. It says, they were like 11 or 12. In 2009, band's producer and heavy metal enthusiast Cobra Metal started planning the launch of an idol and heavy metal fusion group. Impressed by the performance of Suzuka Nakamoto, who was then around 11 or 12 years old, with her previous group Karen Girls, he believed she would be suitable as a lead vocalist for a new group. 11. And I think someone mentioned that when I saw them at Download, they would have been young then, and I had absolutely no idea. Mad. I've been talking your ears off for so long. We're going to check out Road of Resistance. I think I'm just excited to be experiencing them properly. This is my first real taste of Babymetal. Sat down, listening with full attention at my desk. I'm going to hopefully watch the whole thing through and talk at the end, but we'll see, because there might be parts that I have to start and stop, and that's normally how I do things. If you want to watch the whole thing, it's down below. I will link that in. Alright, let's go. It's live. I've been told to listen to live. Ooh. So cool, well choreographed. I really like their logo. They're passing the floor. This is almost unsettling, but very cool. Wow. This is fun, dude. The drumming's great. The guitar is great. Guitars. Still no. You go. Respectfully. That's cool. Okay, that was a bit cute. Okay, yeah. We like this. I want to be in that surfing bit. Wow. Well done. Crowd loved it. I loved it. You definitely loved it. See you. Wow. Woo. That was a banger. That was an absolute... There was so much energy in that. The choreography, very fun. The musicians, brilliant. So they dance and they sing, and that is their main thing, right? Do they play instruments as well now, or do they is their main focus, the dancing and singing, because there's a lot going on. They are doing a lot, so they don't necessarily have to play instruments. I thought I saw someone playing an instrument, but it was probably the musicians that were on stage with them. Either way, that was so high energy. There were so many different chapters of that track, and whilst we don't know, I haven't got the translation of the lyrics in front of me right now, but I can open it in another tab. I didn't feel the need to like analyze all the lyrics. It seemed like quite a triumphant or like a, now we stand up for, or we resistance, basically stand up. There was a little bit, it was like stand up, shout justice forever, resistance, and the whoa, whoa. That was really fun. We got it in the end. And I don't think, like, you didn't really need to know what was going on to feel what was going on. I think that's like a really important thing with music. There might be a language barrier for most of the words, and mad respect to anyone that puts English in their songs when it's not their first language, because why should they? We're not entitled for everything to be in English to suit us, or me, I should say. But yeah, that was, you just felt the energy there, and everyone was loving it. That was live in Japan, and that was from their YouTube. It looks like, on a rough translation of the lyrics, it looks like this is the end of the darkness of solitude. It says burn your flame of heart, but maybe like you'll set your heart ablaze, or set your hearts on fire. I don't know. Now's the time, the moment right now. This is the time together. Time has come now. The road of resistance. I mean, the clue's in the title as well, right? This is the road of resistance. It's really cool. I loved every second of that. I will absolutely be checking out more of their stuff. There were a few other ones that I've been told to look at. Megitsu? I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. That was another one I was looking at, maybe doing today. I can see a music video, but I can't see a live performance on their own YouTube. It looks like they are touring at the moment as well. Looks like they are, I think they're going to be touring in the States. So that's quite cool. I want to hear more. So we'll be going down a rabbit hole for sure. I knew we'd be trying out the collabs, but as a band in their own right, they are very cool. I'd like to see how they do things now, because they've grown up a little bit, but they're still quite young. They're like in their 20s, I'd imagine. From that, so that's pretty wild to think they've just been doing this for a lot of, like, they were younger when, I'm just looking at their ages now. They were much younger when I saw them perform live, and I had no idea. I guess I was a little bit far back, and I didn't really pay attention to what they looked like, as opposed to just hearing them. So Sumetal is 27. I think she's the oldest, maybe. Moametal is 26. And Momometal is 22. But she would not have been with them when I saw them. She's only joined them for the last couple of years, so interesting. Yeah, that's wild. That is wild. I love finding out more about these bands that when you listen to them, you want to actually know something about them, but I don't want to like know too much in case I ruin it. Anyway, I've talked your ears off for long enough, but let me know which one I should listen to next. Just give me one suggestion, just one, and I'll pick one, and I'll see you for the next one. All right, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Take care. See you soon. Fingers crossed. Bye.